Me, Mario!
For so long, there was nothing but darkness. Nintendo kept us beneath a shadowy cloud, refusing to remove the blinders as we worried and wondered if 2020 would pass with no new Switch games. Then, like a beacon of bright light bursting through the stormy skies, they unleashed the Mario 35th Anniversary Direct and surprised us all with a September release date for the 3D collection, which, by the way, I'm going to be streaming in 10 days. Cannot freaking wait. Variety is awesome, right? About time. And there's also more to come, because November is open, and what game will take the coveted fall spot, we do not know. Nintendo is snowballing it with a freaking partner showcase, an indie world presentation, the Mario 35th Anniversary Direct, and more to come. According to Leaky Pandy, they really are balling it all up and making September a big month. They'll keep adding to the ball, he says. Keep your eyes on the ball. I'm staring straight at it. And today we're talking about two awesome things: a new patent for a brand new Switch controller that looks really interesting, and some interesting rumblings that have me thinking a new Direct presentation is actually much sooner than you think. So buckle up, grab your popcorn, and get ready, because this is going to be a fun one. What's going on, everybody? It's Zach from SwitchForce. Smash that like button if you're excited that Nintendo has awoken. Like the slumbering bear that sleeps beneath the tree all season long, somebody dropped an acorn and said, dude, it's time to go. You're getting lazy, you're getting hungry, and it's time to feast. And feast Nintendo will. Mario is making moves, and it seems like there's a November game right around the corner. But first, we got to touch on this new Joy-Con. In fact, I'm going to call it Joy-Con 2.0 because it looks to be not only a standalone Joy-Con, but one with increased or at least enhanced functionality. This patent popped up initially in May 2018, but it was internationally registered in April 2020, indicating that there's more plans for this piece of accessory than just a pretty picture. Now, this is a standalone Joy-Con, and it makes me think instantly about Nintendo's multifaceted strategy for Switch. Because who needs a Joy-Con that can't attach, right? We play Animal Crossing, we take it on the go, we dock it, we remove the Joy-Con, we play, we pass one to a friend, we enjoy the times together. Some of us just tolerate Joy-Con because you have to use them, and some of us love collecting the colors. But this one's interesting. Why no attachable rails? Well, for one, it could be used as a Switch Lite specific controller, considering that system has no detachable functionality. But what if this is instead a lot more for the coming Switch Pro? We know that multiple sources, including reliable Bloomberg, really believe a Switch Pro is hitting in early 2021 with 4K capabilities possible. And could it be a dock-only system requiring a special Joy-Con that looks a lot like a Wiimote? Is this Nintendo going mega? Their system is already a massive seller, but do they devise a new controller with perhaps Motion Plus type technology, enhanced rumble, and maybe some other better features to supplement a new Switch Pro that is only a home console? We joked about it years ago, but is Nintendo really ready to complete the Triforce with a switchable Switch, a portable-only Switch, and then a docked-only Switch? It seems amazeballs to have two Switch systems that don't actually switch. It's kind of a bait and switch, if you will, with the naming convention, but I don't put it past Nintendo, because for all the amazing right moves they make, they also love to get quirky and creative. Who knows if this will pan out to be something amazing or something not at all, but I do like the look of it, especially if there's enhanced interactivity. And that was indicated by these Switch Pro rumors saying that the system would have upgraded interactivity along with its better processing power and display quality. What could you do with a new, better Joy-Con? Well, for one, you can make it a bit bigger. People complain all the time about the size and scale of the Joy-Con, and even though this looks to be a very similar size, because it's not required to attach, because it's standalone, you could beef it up a bit and make it a better controller. Or maybe you sell it as a special edition for those who just own the Switch Lite, or those who just own the Switch, or those who don't want one that can connect. A more complete controller that's more ergonomically comfortable in your hand? Could this be a true mainstream multiplayer device? We'll have to wait and see. But I do think this is going to show up more times than just today, and I'm very eager to see what Joy-Con 2.0 ends up bringing to the table. Now, speaking of the table, it seems like there's more from Nintendo's kitchen. They're cooking it up and serving it to our plates. Sometimes it's disappointing, like the partner showcases, and sometimes it's freaking amazing, like the Mario Direct. And I know I said I wouldn't really get excited about rumors and play this game, but Nintendo, they've won me back a bit. In fact, they've won me back a lot. I think the soon Mario release of September 18th stunned me. 3D World plus Bowser's Fury looks beautiful, and I am excited about the November haul. If they really want to deliver a tentpole title for the fall season, guys and girls, like Animal Crossing, a 30 million seller, a system that absolutely needs one big game this holiday season, I think they'd want to do it in a big show. Now, perhaps it's just another partner showcase. We do know that Nintendo has a investor presentation on September 16th, and maybe they really want to snowball this all around that date. But two things we need to talk about, my friends. They're not Animal Crossing related, unfortunately, but you never know. The fall update could come in concert with what I'm about to share with you. Developer Atui LLC tweeted back on August 25th that they were creating some new trailers. And then on September 7th, they tweeted, "Our reveal trailers are now complete. We anxiously wait until they are shared later this month in the fancy schmancy event we are lucky enough to be part of." Now, this year has housed many interesting gaming events, so this could be a number of things. But if you look a bit deeper, developer Atui has made many Switch titles. In fact, they're very friendly with Nintendo. Games like Zeo Drifter and Mutant Mudds. I believe that their next game is going to be on Switch, and it could be part of either another Indie World presentation, but usually those aren't so close together, especially considering Atui is saying that it's later this month. Could it be a partner showcase? Perhaps, although usually smaller devs like this aren't the focus. We've seen much bigger companies get the market share, and if there was to be another partner showcase, I'd imagine it'd be Capcom focused, given the Monster Hunter rumors, or perhaps something about No More Heroes 3 or Bayonetta 3. But if this is to be part of a mini direct or a full-on general direct, then oh yes, a indie game could be featured. It could even be a stealth drop. Speaking of stealth drops, last time Nintendo rocketed 6 straight to our faces from the indie show, and Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 Complete Edition was also leaked on September 7th. It appears that this game is coming soon. Nintendo's servers have been updated, and we see that Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 Complete Edition is there. Now, this has happened previously with big games like Fortnite and Paladins, and obviously those did arrive on the Switch, so we know this to be a reliable method to predict games coming. And where there is smoke, what do we always say? There is fire. Nintendo is heating up. Could Atui's new game and Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 Complete Edition both be surprise stealth drops for a looming direct? We heard that there was another big show, and I think most of us safely assumed it was the Mario presentation, and boy was that big. They packed that thing better than I could have imagined. But we do hear that there is maybe more. A November game, perhaps, and a Mario limited edition console coming for the holiday rush. And of course, there's third-party announcements like Doom Eternal and a few others that really need to get dated, and maybe Nintendo is just saving up all of their best stuff for September when they were sure of dates, when they could hit it. And perhaps they even want to tease a little bit of 2021. I really do think we'll get another presentation, but alas, it could be a partner showcase. It could just be a series of trailers and tweets. I don't want to get your hopes super high, so grains of salt, everybody. Swallow that salt, not too much, it'll make you choke. But Nintendo, they're doing better. I've liked where they're at lately, and for all I know, they share their big November game via a tweet, or maybe their big November game is just Bravely Default 2 and nothing makes sense, but it does seem like there's a lot of things that need to be resolved, Bravely Default 2 being one of them. The status of No More Heroes 3 and Bayonetta 3. These indie games from Atui and the Roller Coaster Tycoon 3 leak, so where did they come? We know that we're going to get some hopeful Nintendo news at the Ubisoft Direct next week, or this week rather, I think it's just in a couple days. Heck yes it is, September 10th. Roller Champions coming to Switch, please. Gods and Monsters, now named Immortals Phoenix Rising, coming to Switch, please. Love to see that get dated for this year. And we've heard rumors of a Prince of Persia remaster hitting Switch straight from Jason Schreier, who is in the know. A lot of rumblings leading to more rumors and more potential awesomeness for Nintendo. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. I can't decide if I'm more excited about a new presentation and a new big game announcement, or this building momentum towards a new Switch with maybe new controllers. Can you imagine a Switch Pro that has standalone Joy-Con and doesn't have the same form factor and is totally different? Maybe it's a Switch with a much bigger screen, or what if it's not a Switch with a screen at all? It does say improved display, so I believe they will try to keep the switchable functionality. It makes no sense to me to try and compete with PS5 and Series X as a dedicated home console, but then what are the standalone Joy-Con for? Ergonomics, Switch Lite, something different altogether. Nintendo loves to keep things up their sleeve. They held on to the Mario 3D All-Stars announcement for potentially 5 months, as we heard rumor that Nintendo, based on a screenshot on their website, was planning to start the Mario 35th anniversary celebration back in April or May. That's a long time coming, and now it's September, and maybe they're ready to unload now that they're confident in their dates, and they've managed to conquer COVID enough to solidify some sweet holiday season plans. I'm very excited for this week. I can't wait to see what we have at Ubisoft. I hope we get more word on these interesting September leaks, and I'll keep you posted on the Joy-Con if anything comes of that soon too. In the meantime, let me know what you're most excited for in the comments down below. Smash that like button if you're glad that Nintendo, the slumbering giant, has awoken. It's like Bowser's Castle was on COVID lockdown, and now they're open for business. I'm freaking pumped. I hope you are as well. Thanks for being here with me. I love you guys and appreciate you so much. Your support means the world, so stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart out there. I love you guys a lot. Until next time, have a fantastic rest of your day. Members, special shout out. I see you, even if you can't see me. And until next time, SwitchForce out.